Hello, this is Sabine Masaru. I am the Fast Track Business Launch Strategist, and today I'm coming to you with this live video about the 5 steps to reduce overwhelm and gain motivation, clarity in your life in order to get breakthrough that you deserve. So, can you let me know if you're here, give me a like, and I'd like to ask you a question. Do you feel overwhelmed in your business? Do you sometimes ask yourself, is what I'm doing getting me the results that I want? Do you feel there are possibly millions of things that you need to do on a day-to-day basis, and you just feel there isn't enough time in the day? Hi, Mon. Hope you're well. So we're talking about overwhelm today. So if you feel like you've got a million things to do in a day, you feel you don't have enough time in the day, you're perhaps feeling stuck, and that kind of makes you feel paralyzed, and you feel like you want to give up sometimes, then you're in the right place today, because we want to turn this around. So I'm going to give you 5 tips how to turn this around. Now, if you are new to me, if you haven't met me before, I am Sabine Matharu. I am known as the Fast Track Business Launch Strategist, and I also have a free Facebook group where you come in and join the conversation. It's called Reach for Greatness, and it's hosted by myself. So feel free to come and join. The link is also in the description, where I'm going to share weekly, twice a week. I'm coming into the Facebook group, and I am sharing some training. There are some worksheets there as well to help you grow or even start a business if you're new to business. Okay. Hello, Ian, my friend, hope you're well as well. Today I can see the comments, so that is great. So the question was really, do you feel you've got 1,000,001 things to do in your day? Do you feel there isn't enough time in a day, and do you sometimes feel stuck or even paralyzed, and you kind of get the feeling that you want to give up? And maybe sometimes you feel, well, am I actually on the right track, what I'm doing? So if you're an entrepreneur, if you're self-employed, it may be a lonely place, and you may feel, is it the right thing that I'm doing? It's not working, or things are going very slowly. 2 million things, Ian. Absolutely. Welcome, Kayla. So today, what you're going to learn today, in the next 10 minutes, I am giving you 5 steps to help you reduce overwhelm in your business, to gain new motivation, clarity, in order to get the breakthrough that you deserve. Okay? So let's get started. Number 1. Have faith in what you already have and what you already have achieved. I know we're always very, very self-critical with ourselves, and we maybe sometimes think we're not good enough, we are doing not enough in a day. However, look back and think of what you've actually already achieved and who we are as a person. So acknowledge that and give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, that will feel really, really positive. Then, if you are feeling overwhelmed, number 2, say, okay, I acknowledge the feelings, but I really don't want to feel like this today, and choose to be different. I know it is easier said than done. However, we have the power to control our thoughts, okay? And I'm going to give you some ideas around how you can actually trick your mind to make you feel and think better about life and about the stuff that you need to get done in business. Number 3, ask yourself, if you're worrying all the time, like for example, what if this is happening, or what if that's going to happen? Ask yourself, do you really want to worry every single day about things that perhaps haven't even happened yet? Does that sometimes happen to you? So if you worry too much, that's really you're gonna become crazy. It's like going on in your mind and you're imagining things in your head, you're making up stories, and we're telling ourselves that we're not good enough, we can't do this, and we're not worthy. So stop worrying, okay? So, and especially don't worry about things that haven't really happened. I think it's not really helpful to worry about things that may not happen. So just stop worrying, okay? Number 4, hi Iffy, hi Steph, nice to see you in here. Hi Dion. So number 4, be clear on your goals and plan out your next week, and that actually is going to help you stop worrying about things. So especially when we're talking about building a business, we may be getting up and thinking, okay, what do we need to do today? How am I going to achieve that goal? So it's important that you know what you're going to be doing, not only like today, but you should also have a goal for the next 90 days. And then what you do is you break that down so that you know on a week-by-week basis what you need to do in order to achieve that 90-day goal. And when you have that weekly goal, you can then break it down, and you can formulate your daily goals. Okay, and then you know exactly what do I need to achieve day by day this week. So if you've planned that out, there is actually no room to panic. You eradicate doubt, and I think you will be more motivated because you know what you need to be doing and you're more focused. So you will leave behind fear, doubt, not being motivated because you have mapped out your path, okay, and you know exactly what you need to do. So another thing I would encourage you to do, perhaps just make lists the night before and say, okay, these are things I want to achieve tomorrow, and be consistent. Be consistent in your business Monday to Friday. Do not give up if one thing hasn't worked. I know, even if it might feel sometimes like giving up, but then it is exactly the time when we need to stick with things, because the breakthrough is imminent. I don't know if you've ever seen a picture that shows 2 people digging in a mine, and one person is just about giving up just before he gets to the diamonds, and the other guy keeps on digging. So, just picture this. Continue. You probably are so close to your breakthrough. So when you catch yourself thinking, oh my God, it's so much to do, I'm absolutely overwhelmed. So what do? You check your list, your to-do list for this week or for today, right? So that you know exactly, okay, if I'm working through that, I will be achieving my weekly goal. And if I'm achieving my weekly goal, I will be on my way to achieve my 90-day plan, okay? So also, think about priorities. Perhaps there are things that you don't necessarily need to do today. They may be not urgent today. So don't try to cram in more than you can handle in one day. And also another thing, and I am just as guilty doing that. I have got multiple to-do lists, and I'm just adding stuff to my to-do list. And I think this is probably not very helpful, because say if we made smaller to-do lists and we can just tick off all the tasks that we've got on there, then probably we'll be feeling like having a sense of achievement because we have ticked off all the items. Okay, maybe I'll have another to-do list then, but at least one to-do list is done. So think about making smaller to-do lists and try to tick all the tasks off, and then maybe move to the next to-do list. Okay, so nice to see Jackie and Rekha as well. So we are talking about the 5 steps to reduce overwhelm in your business, to gain clarity and new motivation, and then we're gonna push through and get our breakthrough. Okay, so there are 5 steps. So I'm going to recap in a minute anyway, but the 5th step, I'm going to go through that and then I'll tell you all of them again if you have missed them, just as a recap. So number 5 is to take a break from the situation. Because if it's continuously making you feel bad and it's spiraling you down emotionally, then, you know, sometimes it is good just to take a break. I'm not saying give up. It's just if you are trying really, really hard, it's not working, and you're just spinning your wheels, then perhaps your energies are wrong. And in that moment, and that also happens to me, I can't create, I'm not motivated. And then what happens is fear and doubt creeps into your mind. So it is really good to step away from things. You know, do allow yourself to step away, perhaps just for an hour or maybe a day. So, okay, I'm going to shut shop today, not literally, but I'm just going to go for a walk, for example. And do not allow yourself to be in a negative state of mind for too long, because you can really influence that yourself, how long you are allowing yourself to be in that state. And how you're going to respond is obviously, I talked about the first 3-4 steps. It's the way you can respond to those negative situations when you feel fear and overwhelm. Because it's actually you who's responsible for creating and paving a better way and you know, for better things to come in your life. Okay, so distract yourself for a little while, perhaps 1 hour or for 1 day. So Satch, nice to see you as well. So what are the things that you could distract yourself with? I'm sure Satch is going to say go and do some sports. How about Ian? What would you do? I think you like walking in the countryside. Anyone else? What could you do to distract yourself when you're really, really stuck and you're feeling overwhelmed in your business? Things aren't quite working out, but you need to distract yourself to find new energy, to be creative again, to really find yourself again, because then, you know, once you're back in the zone, then you're going to fly again. Ian, yes, you're going out with your camera. Yeah, wonderful. I have seen such lovely pictures. And such, you're going on walks as well. Yeah, nature, it's absolutely lovely to distract yourself for calmness of the mind. Yeah, and the gym, yes, absolutely. I mean, I can think of you know, even even go to the gym. Yeah, I like to do yoga or just reading a book or even watching a bit of TV, you know. But just get away from the laptop, from the workplace, and sort of see something different. Yeah. So these are my 5 points. I'm going to recap very, very quickly. I would love you to come and join me in my free Facebook group. It's called Reach for Greatness, and we are a community of thriving entrepreneurs. What is different, because there's so many Facebook groups out there, I have actually put in place a panel who have a panel of expert, a Reach for Greatness panel of expert, I call them. Each of them brings in a different speciality that can help you with your business, and they're there to answer questions. We've got great discussions twice a week. I'm doing training in the group. I've got a couple of worksheets as well, one of which is for this homework, which you will probably need. It's called the Goal Setter Compass, because I'd love you to do something to help you set your goals. And when you are overwhelmed, you know what you need to do. So the link is in the description, or you search for Reach for Greatness with Sabine Mataro. So let's recap. Number 1, have faith in what you already have, because you have already achieved so much. Do not doubt yourself. We are all unique. We all have different talents, and we already have achieved so much. Okay, so do not put yourself down. Number 2, acknowledge your feelings when you are down or when you're overwhelmed, and just tell yourself, I don't want to be feeling like this today, and I want today to be different. Because how often do you get out of bed and you think, oh, it's raining outside, I'm feeling horrible? So we can change that. Okay, and how are you going to change that? with the next couple of steps, ask yourself, why am I actually worrying about things that haven't really happened yet? Because we're always sort of thinking about what if in future this and that could happen. What if that person says no? Do not worry about that. It's actually not happened. And then question, is it reality? Is it going to be reality? And if so, then probably will worry when it really comes in. Okay. Number 4, be clear on your goals and plan out your week. Know your 90 days goal, your plan, then break it down to a weekly plan and then a daily plan. So that way you know exactly when you get out of bed what you need to do, so that you're not going to feel overwhelmed and you think, oh, I'm actually on the right path, wrong path, and not doing the things that I need to be doing, that because you've already planned it out. You already know exactly what you're doing on a daily basis. And I'd like to invite you to come into the group and download your free goal setter compass, which is a checklist, like a 2-page sheet where you can actually exactly do that goal planning and ask you exact steps, the questions, and let you fill in also the blanks. Okay. So come and grab that freebie. And the last step, number 5, is actually take a break from the situation. Okay. Don't keep on trying and don't force it. Just stop doing and spinning your wheels and take a break. Go walking, like with such going to the gym. Ian is meditating. Change your state, such, absolutely. So there's many different things you can do. Just do not force yourself, and think that you have to sit in front of your computer or in the office between such and such hours. Then just take a break, and you will feel, especially when you go for a walk in nature or you put your mind to other things, that all of a sudden you get ideas. That actually happens to me when I go to sleep. When I'm in bed, I need a notebook next to my bed because I've got hundreds of ideas and I need to capture them. So I keep on switching on the light just before I go to sleep. I get into that state, that relaxed state, that really I've just become really creative. The creative juices just flow, and I've got all these amazing ideas that I can then implement the next couple of days. Okay, so any more questions or suggestions? I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will join me in the group where we're going to continue this discussion. There's going to be a free challenge in my free Facebook group as well, coming up in October for those who want to build or grow their business. The Facebook group is called Reach for Greatness with Sabina Mataro. It's also in the link. The link is in the description. So thank you very much for taking that short time out of your diary. Please share this video on your timeline. I know there's going to be lots of people that may be really benefiting from this advice. So thank you so much, and come and join me on Monday. It's at 12 p.m. UK time. What I'm going to talk about? I'm going to talk about getting out of your comfort zone and getting into your zone of genius. So that's like the following up from what we talked today. So I wish you a lovely weekend, and I hope to see you in the group. Take care. Bye.